Hello everyone, welcome to week 10 of CRJ202 Criminal Law. I'm Professor Rabicki, and I want to talk to you today about burglary. We are in the chapter on crimes against habitation, and the main focus of this chapter, or at least a significant focus of this chapter, will be burglary. As you know, the common law definition of burglary is what you're going to see when you look in your textbook. However, when you go to Title 2C, our New Jersey Criminal Code book, or if you use your Title 2C New Jersey Criminal Code app, you will see that burglary, it has a very different, much more expanded and specific definition than what we have at common law. At common law, breaking and entering were the requirements for burglary. So sometimes you'll hear common law burglary referred to as breaking and entering. Which is also including breaking and entering into a home or a residence, depending on the common law definition that you're looking at. When we look at Title 2C, we see that New Jersey has a very specific definition of what is burglary. So if you look at Section 2C -18 -1, we'll see in the definition section, the very first definition that's included is structure. And the reason that we care about the focus on what is structure is because that definition section is telling us how these terms will be defined for the sole purpose of the law. So the structure, or what is a structure when it comes to burglary in New Jersey, according to our criminal code definition section 18-1, is very specific. It includes things like a traditional room or a traditional structure, but it also includes other items such as an airplane or even a car that could be included as a structure for the purposes of Title 2C. Now, when we look further, when we go down a section down into 18-2, we see the actual definition of burglary. So I want you to look as you go down, and you'll see in the subsection A and the parentheticals 1, 2, and 3 are the three actus reus, or the actions, the criminal actions that could potentially qualify as burglary. While they're similar, there are distinctions between 1, 2, and 3, so you'll want to take a look at that and carefully read over that. This section will also tell us about second degree and third degree burglary and what actions will take place in order for a certain degree to apply, which we'll look at in our notes and talk about as well. Getting back to the concept of what is a structure, New Jersey has that definition section, and we see in 18-1 what is a structure as defined, and then moving down to 18-2 we see the term structure again as the statute explains what is prohibited, what is considered criminal activity, specifically burglary, for purposes in the jurisdiction. I've also included, and you'll want to read at least twice before taking the assignment and quiz, New Jersey v. Olivero, which is a case at the New Jersey Supreme Court level where the Supreme Court reviews a defendant's petition or appeal regarding a trial court decision. The defendant here is challenging specifically this concept of structure. His argument is that he was not in a structure at the time of his arrest and therefore cannot be charged with burglary. I don't want to tell you too much about it because I'd like you to read the case, but if you look at it, you'll see that it's a fenced-in area, not a building or a car or an airplane. You'll see how the New Jersey State Supreme Court applies and looks at the law, specifically 18-2, but a few other sections as well, and shows how the court agrees with the trial court decision that this does qualify as burglary because this does qualify as a structure for the purposes of criminal burglary in New Jersey. So you'll look at New Jersey v. Olivero, you'll look at the statutes, and of course you'll look at your chapters that apply within the textbook. And altogether, you'll have a full picture of what is burglary at the common law level and moving it specifically into New Jersey. If you have any questions, as always, email me. And please note that this isn't used for legal advice. It's simply educational purposes for CRJ202. Thanks so much.